Go. Alright. Hello and welcome to the Crabman Show. My name is your host, the Crabman. I've been up out here organizing, removing things around. I have moved my injection motor over to the back side of the shop which we working on spiffing that up. So that might be pretty neat right there. For today for the hour, I said, Crabman, let's do something for the peoples that ain't going to cost a lot of money. So I went up in the dollar store and got me this right there. That cost $1. Not only is this a UFO, unidentified flying object, but this one is a space UFO. Y'all ready for this? Alright. Crabman is not an expert on UFO. My own little experiment was this one time I looked up and seen an indecisive star. What I would like to do is to take a $1 UFO, make it look metal, make it look realistic, and make it look like it done been through the ringer, and now it's been decommissioned. We're going to make a retired UFO. So the first thing we want to do is to disassemble it. And what I want to do now is to remove that orange plastic from the green plastic. We could just do it all the same color, but you know, contrast is the spice of life, you know. So let's just go, look at that, they put another screw up in there. Just about like that right there. So now that we have our space UFO disassembled, I need to tell you something. One of the main components to a good paint job is surface preparation. At a minimum, I would suggest that you take your plastic parts and just rub it down good with some isopropyl alcohol, aka IPA. It might be some mold release on it from the factory or some other types of oils and things on it. It might just be, you know, not want to receive paint. Some plastics is not good about taking paint. And you need to encourage that plastic to be receptive, all right? My favorite type of, that's a pretty color right there. Look at that. I just seen that look. The best adhesion is probably going to be obtained by abrasion. Scuff the surface, lightly sand it. That's going to give us some tooth, T-O-O-T-H, for the paint to bite down onto. All right. Sanding sponge is one of my favorites because unlike a piece of sandpaper, you know, you can fold sandpaper, but it's still rigid, you know. But this right there will conform to the surface, you know what I mean? Anytime you sand in plastic, as a matter of fact, anytime you sand anything, well, you a dust mix. But we in a hurry, so I'm just going to alcohol everything down and then we're going to paint it. So that's what we're going to do. So these have been rubbed down with alcohol and I'm going to take them outside and hit it with a primer. Anytime I'm going to be doing a chroma reflector or surface, I like to use a black primer. By the way, did I ever tell y'all the story about multiple thin coats? Multiple thin coats. And now we want to do the chrome effect on it. Just to give it a little bit of contrast, I said we're going to paint the mainless part metallic right there, that rust out. And then them little detail parts, I said we're going to paint that metallic right there. So that's what that looks like. Now, I actually like the subtle contrast of that, you know. And if you ask me, that right there needs to be weathered. Rusted like it been, you know, delayed up for a while. You could just use your ready-made watch if you got some rust mixture like that right there. But I said, look, craft man, let's do the all the way DIY stuff though. And so one thing we can do involve vinegar and steel wood. You're going to put this down in a cup of vinegar and set it outside. Don't breathe the vapors off of this. Please do not, I beg you. Just put it outside. Eventually you're going to get you a rusty color as that steel will start to dissolve in that vinegar. And going to be cheaper than the commercial wash right there. All right. But I said, let's do something special today. Do y'all want to? We're going to take us some Mod Podge. The Mod Podge going to act like a glue. So, you probably can use your preferential glue right there. And some iron fillings right there. Craftsman have available fine, medium, coarse. I might get crazy with it, And we're going to make us a rust accelerator. It's real easy to do. It's just 2 parts peroxide, 1 part vinegar, and then just sprinkle you on some salt. All right. I feel like all these little rivers, these little crevices are going to be good opportunity for that rust. All right. The procedure is very simple. Just apply your Mod Podge anywhere where you want your rust to be. Then sprinkle on top of that your iron particle. Now I would like to do a music montage. Please enjoy this wonderful song by my friend Suzanne McDermott.
My father was a rancher east of Socorro, southeast of Corona, near Roswell, New Mexico. In the middle of nowhere, no radio, no telephone. 1947, and I was 12 years old. Big lightning storm one night, beginning of July. We heard an explosion, wondered what, wondered why. Riding out the next morning, over the pasture to check on some sheep. That's when Daddy found it, a big field of weird debris. He brought some of it home and laid it out on the kitchen floor. Bits and pieces of things we'd never seen before. Like foil but not foil, like wood but not wood, like wire, waxed paper, all weighing much less than it should. And everything was so strong, we couldn't cut it or scrape it. Pliable, unnatural, we couldn't burn or break it. And there were symbols in purple and pink, like a transparent recipe, ranged out in columns, but nothing we could read. A couple days later, Daddy drove into Corona, and there he heard the stories, what had been seen by others near Magdalena, on the plains of San Augustine. A civil engineer and an archaeological research team found a disc-shaped object surrounded by creatures like human but not human. Round heads, no hair, small features. A military officer drove up and ordered everyone to leave, swore them to silence their patriotic duty. Then a couple in Roswell, stargazing from their front porch, watched an object speeding through the night of the biggest storm, like 2 inverted saucers glowing from the inside, headed straight for the lightning, right out to where we resided. They said we knew what we saw, no rocket, no are not alone.
And now at this point, all that's left to do is to just put you some dull coat on and maybe you can spray you on acrylic seal or something to lock things in place. But because we use the glue to really capture that iron oxide, it's actually in there pretty good. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Special thank you to Miss Suzanne McDermott. I told my doctor, I said, "Doctor, I can't sleep at night. It's like my brain just keep running, like my brain's in the Olympics." My doctor said, "Craftman, you just Usain in the membrane." That might be the word joke so far that I did. Until next time, I love y'all and keep on steady crafting. All right. That's the one right there.